Hi everybody, welcome to Cello Crash Course. This is my first video, so we're going to start from the very beginning. If you're more advanced and you're interested in some different techniques, check out some of our other videos. I will be teaching you how to hold the bow, how to slur, how to shift, and keep going from there. And we're going to learn how to play the cello together. For now though, we're going to talk a little bit about parts of the cello and how to hold the cello. I'm back with my cello, and we are going to talk about some of the parts of the cello. We're going to start at the very top. This is the scroll right at the top of the instrument. It's got a really cool little swirly part. It's got a little bit of a curve to it, and we can see some of the pegs right over here. Here we have our peg box. Here's where it begins, and up here is where it ends. This is where we tune the strings. Here's our A peg, our D peg, all the way over here is our G peg, and here's our C peg. This long thing is our fingerboard. We're going to use it to play our notes, kind of like this. This little wooden part right here is the bridge. As you can see, it holds our strings up, and it's got a little heart right in the middle. These are fine tuners. We use them when our cello is just a little bit out of tune, so we don't have to use the pegs. Each one is connected to its own string. We're ready to play our cello, but how are we gonna hold it? Maybe we should put it under our chins, kinda like this. No, that's how you play the violin. This is a cello. We aren't into all that crazy stuff. So, what would a big instrument like this fit? Let's try putting it between our legs. Now we're ready to play, only it's a little bit low. Well, how can we make it a little bit taller? If you bring your cello up kind of like this, you'll see an end pin down at the bottom of your cello. Sometimes it'll have a little rubber end like mine. But each end pin has a little screw. And if you pull that towards you, you'll release the end pin and you can pull it out. Not that far. If this happens to you, just stick it right back in. So now that we've extended our end pin, that should fix the problem. We should be ready to play now. So let's get it in between our legs. Looks great, but it's a little bit high for our left hand. Alright, maybe that's a little high. So let's take it a little lower. Looks perfect. Alright, let's put that right back into position. Looks good, but it's still too low. I can't quite reach. So how do we know what height to put our cello at? Well, if you put that C peg right in your ear, I know it's a little gross, it should be at perfect playing height. And we shouldn't have to bend our head. That leaves our hand at the perfect height to play. So now let's try putting our cello into position. I'm going to extend my end pin out quite a bit, and I'm going to put it right between my legs, and as you can see, my peg is a lot higher than my ear. So let's go ahead, bring our cello back up, put the end pin in a little bit. As you can see, it's still a little bit high. So I'm going to bring it back up, put the end pin in just a little bit more, and then we'll see. It's perfect. And now I'm ready to play, and you are too.